My people, what a crazy 2 weeks we've had, right? What's ahead of us is even crazier. And all the good stuff you've seen, the pumping of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all of these tokens, this is just the start. Let me break everything down for you and let me tell you about one of the hottest projects being built right now on the Ton chain, ready to launch within a couple of days. You don't want to miss out on that because it's going to have one of the most generous airdrops and giveaways in Ton chain, on the Ton chain, and maybe in crypto history. So stick with me to the end of this video and I'm explaining everything. All right, first and foremost, what a crazy week we have had, and I gotta show you guys this weekly candle. It's sick. During my 7-8 years as a trader, I have barely ever seen a weekly breakout candle like this one here. So that shows how much momentum is there. I've said it again and again and again that all this accumulation that you see here, when the breakout comes, is going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. This is like the ketchup bottle effect. When you squeeze, and the ketchup doesn't come out, and then boop, finally just flies out, you know? So this is what it is. Bitcoin has pumped all the way up to this yellow box that is between 78 and 84K. I said that we're going to reach this box, and then from there I think we're going to have a harder pullback, probably all the way down to 74K. Why is that? Is because we have a lot of liquidity resting over there. I'm going to show that to you. As you can see, market has cleaned up all liquidity. There's nothing more up here left. So I see a big short actually coming. Yeah, maybe all the way down to 76, 74K. And that would put us perfectly in this order block that you saw we flipped as support. It was previous resistance. We had very hard time breaking through it. But when we finally broke through it, it was with a lot of volume. And I think we're going to come back and retest this order block. If we do so, this is a perfect entry opportunity for all of you that missed the train. And I can tell you this also. What you have seen so far is nothing. The demand of Bitcoin and crypto is exploding. It's through the roof. It's insane. And it's not retail traders. Us retail traders are coming in right now because now everybody's getting FOMO because they see that Bitcoin is doing all-time high after all-time high. They see that other altcoins are pumping as well. So retail is coming in right now. You can see that here on Google Trends. If we look at the last 5 years, crypto peaked at 2021. And then what? We have the same amount of search volume for this. And it's not only for on Google, it's also on YouTube because YouTube belongs to Google. You can see that it's almost bear market volume. It's not almost, it is bear market volume. But then if you look at the last 7 days, look at this. The popularity of crypto and Bitcoin has exploded and it's exploding even more. It's coming more and more and more. So we have a long way to go until we're going to reach the bull market peak popularity. But trust me, when we reach that, oh my God, we're going to see a Bitcoin probably at around, at least, I would say at least 250K. I believe that this bull run, we're going to see Bitcoin at minimum 250K, and that's minimum. Regarding the demand that is out there, institutional demand, not retail demand. Everything that has pumped Bitcoin up so far and that took that first all-time high that we saw in March, that was institutional demand. There's no retail demand. When retail is coming in now, this shit will explode. And this is when altcoin season is kicking in. And I want to show you guys that we are truly getting into that altcoin season. It's getting very important to keep your eyes on those altcoins. This is why I'm going to drop some gems for you as well. So look at this chart over here. This is Bitcoin dominance. And every time altcoin season hits is here. When you see that the Bitcoin dominance is falling, it's dropping like a stone, huh? And right now it's been building up. It has hit this resistance here. And what I see now here on a weekly time frame is an engulfing candle. This candle now for this week coming back up, retesting the support. And I think we're going to see a massive drop now, which means massive pump for altcoins. And we have already seen a couple of altcoins pumping, like Solana, Ethereum has done very well. But we have seen Cardano pump also. ADA has pumped very nicely. So I want to dive a little bit deeper into it and look at it. So I want to share this trade idea with y'all, but first and foremost, I want to explain why Cardano is pumping as it is pumping. And that is because Charles Hoskins, the founder of Cardano, genius, there's rumors circulating and he confirms it that he might have a position in Trump's administration. And that will be crazy. Basically, what I think his role will be is being an advisor in the crypto space. Trump realizes how big this whole crypto thing is, how much it can do for the country, for America, and basically for the world also. So he's now basically accumulating, stacking up a proper team of experts that can help him. And Charles Hoskins is considered one of them. And this is nice to see because Cardano been sleeping for a very long time. If we look at this chart here, look at this here. It was chilling for a very long time. And while all the other coins were pumping, it was just sleeping. But it was a sleeping giant. And here's the thing. Cardano has a lot of gains to make. If it pumps from where it is now to all-time high, we have about 400% to catch up. But here's the thing. I told you guys that I'm waiting on a pullback now for the crypto market. I think that pullback for Cardano is going to be all the way down to this order block that you see here. And that is going to be at about 0.5 US dollars for one Cardano. When we hit that level, I'm going in hard. I already have positions from previous bull run, but I'm going to add to those positions. And why is that? It's just because Cardano is so far behind, and I think Cardano is going to play a catch-up game now and just sweep all this liquidity and start pumping like crazy. So if it drops down to 0.5, it's a perfect sniper entry, but of course you can start accumulating it already now. I trade with leverage, so this is why I want to have those perfect, precise entries. By the way, if you want to be on those trades with me, trade with me, make sure you're with us on the live trading sessions that I do here on YouTube, where I share all the trades that I do. So don't forget to subscribe, put the notification bell on so you get notified whenever I go live, because it can be spontaneous anytime. As soon as I see something happening in the markets and I can go live, I'll go live. I share it with you guys so that you guys can take the same trades and do the same profits that I do. And also make sure you join our Telegram channel. It's in the link below. That's when I share all these trade ideas first. But okay, back to the charts. Now, next thing I want to speak about quick is Ethereum. Ethereum has been pumping really, really, really good. Just from Trump got elected until now, it has pumped 34%. That is a lot. It has hit an order block, just as so many other tokens has. Ethereum has hit an order block, and it's primed to do a proper retrace, a pullback. So don't FOMO into this right now. If you're not trading but only holding it, then of course keep holding it, because this thing, if you ask me, I think it's going to hit about 5K minimum before this year has ended. It has a lot of catch up to do, but then also the interest from institutions to build on top of Ethereum, to build their projects on top of Ethereum is exploding. So the demand for Ethereum is exploding. Even Trump himself has built his, I think it's called Freedom Finance, something like that. His own DeFi protocol, his own DeFi system is built on top of Ethereum. And guys, make sure you follow me on X. And as I mentioned before, also, of course, the Telegram channel. Why is that? Because here's the thing. Over there, I post trade ideas all the time. And when you're not in there, you miss trade ideas like this, for example. This is Sui, a trade idea on Sui that I had when it was at around $1.7. Today, Sui is at $3.2. So in other words, if you would have taken this trade when I posted it and this trade hit perfectly, you would have made about 77% so far. And trust me, there's much more to catch here. And one more thing that I have to mention while Bitcoin is pumping is also, of course, Bitcoin is very, very correlated to the M2, to the world money supply. And right now, all the countries, all the Western countries are on quantitative easing, which means they are printing money and they are injecting a lot of liquidity into the system. China just announced that they are going to inject about 1.4 trillion US dollars into the system to boost the economy. This will also boost crypto a lot as well. Plus, in the same time, they're unbanning Bitcoin. And this is massive, massive. This will send Bitcoin to new higher highs, of course. And also very important for this week to keep your eyes on is the news. We got a couple of news that will shake the market up a little bit, maybe get it to pump, maybe get it to dump. We don't know yet. And first and foremost, what we got to watch out for is the CPI readings, the core CPI and the monthly and yearly CPI. That is basically inflation measurement in the United States. If inflation goes up, that is actually bad for Bitcoin. If it goes down, it's good for Bitcoin. Because if it goes down, that means they can print more money. That means more liquidity into the system. That means more liquidity into Bitcoin stocks and whatever risk assets you have out there to invest into. Day after that, you have another one. You have the PPI readings. Basically the same thing, but a broader perspective. And you have the unemployment claims. Market will rally or dump on this, especially if the difference from what is forecasted is a lot. If it comes out as forecasted, it will just hiccup the market a little bit. But then also on Thursday, you have Jerome Powell, the Fed chairman, speaking. And depending on what it says, the market could actually react a lot to it, depending on what it says. Let's say, for example, he says no more rate cuts. Boom. What do you think will happen to the market? That means no more liquidity into the markets. That means crypto and other risk assets will dump. Now, that is very likely not going to happen. All right, guys, so we have come to the end of this video, and I told you that I will give you a crazy gem that could make you a lot of gains. Let's just say that. So Prosperous World has been building an app. It's a mini app inside Telegram. And the app is just sick. It's insane. It rewards you for studying. It rewards you for completing simple tasks. So their whole trading academy, advanced trading academy, crypto academy, investing academy, all of the stuff where you learn how to earn, you will now earn while you learn. So the whole old system where you pay money, you pay hundreds or thousands of dollars for attaining this information and getting good at it, now you get it for free. And here's the thing, you don't need no mentorship or no nothing with this, because you earn while you learn. You can later on take those money, those tokens, convert them into US dollars or euros or whatever you want to do, and invest them or use the knowledge that you have attained. But also, here's the thing, you can participate in the live trading sessions with me, myself, and other traders and gain from those trades. All right, everything is for free. We don't charge for nothing. Quite the opposite, you earn while you learn. We're about to reshape how education and passive earning is being done. This is a revolution to the space. This is a financial revolution. We're taking the lead in the financial revolution. And first and foremost, what this is a financial redistribution, because there's enough wealth in this world for each and every one of us to live prosperous. But the problem is that due to flaws in our human character, we cannot live prosperous because only a certain few have all this wealth. All right. But due to this system here, we're now helping to redistribute that wealth so it get more evenly distributed. With that said, I'm Jeremy from the Prosperous World. If you like what you get here, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.